Hi, my beloved complement of dragonesses. This is Elizabeth or Beth Gaida. And as I shared earlier, the video showing how to build your dragon altar. The beauty of all this, and I should say the synchronicity of all this, is that we just activated, opened our Palladian crystalline gateway August 1st under the guidance of our star mothers through Meliha. And so what I'm going to do today, that's a beautiful way in which we can connect and receive the streams of love and wisdom from the star mothers. Now to further enforce that, or as a wonderful addition, is also the dragon altar. And what I want to do today is, with building that dragon altar, this will enable us as dragonesses to build a much deeper, stronger bond with the dragons, with our own dragon within, and with Gaia as well. And that together with the beautiful love and wisdom from our star mothers, it's just going to be an amazing tool at which we step further on the path of dragon masters, Sha women that we are. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to start with, we're going to focus on the altar here in just a moment. I'm going to start from the outer corners of the altar and then work my way in. All right? So I'm going to start in the east. What I have, and I have a rectangular shape altar, as you can see. So that does impact things. The best would be a round table if possible. But here's I put my air dragon because we want to call in and connect with the element of air as well as the air dragon. And I have my yellow calcite. Yellow is connected with the air dragon. I have a black stone here because if you're facing your altar, this would be the left side. So the feminine is going to have to be on the left side, and so that's black. I have my labradorite dragon on this side, simply for the dragon energy, and labradorite is such a new age, incredible stone. Then in my south corner, I have my fire dragon, and I have a matching carnelian with that. I have the heart chakra. I'm going to move over to the west, and I have my water dragon because water is connected to the west, and I have my aquamarine andara as a crystal, and here in the north I have my earth dragon with the green andara. And I have my magenta dragon because it matches the labradorite dragon over here. And I have my white stone that now balances with the black stone. This is my masculine side. That's my feminine, the dark. Now I work my way in. And as we're familiar with, we ended up putting all the Lemurian Activation Cards. So I'll start with a stone that is from the center of the Teton Mountains, red, so it matches beautifully with the root. I have the sacral chakra matched with orange calcite. I have citrine matched with the third chakra. What I want to refer to here is I have a piece of pyrite. Dragons love metal, particularly pyrite. I also have here a peacock medallion. And the reason for the peacock is considered a dragon in itself. Sanat Kumara, ascended master who brought the dragon culture to Lemuria first, came in as a peacock, if you will. And he is considered the dragon king, the peacock king of the world. His twin flame is Venus, and they actually brought that dragon culture through the portal of the Pleiades. So the star mothers are very connected to the dragon energy. Then we have the heart chakra, Lemurian card, and I have my green agate with a spiral on that. That's the energy we want, is a spiral. That is the design of creativity. It is a dragon symbol as well. The throat chakra, I have my celestite, my blue celestite. I'm going to move over to the third eye, and I have my blue Ondar crystal here. I have my crown chakra, Lemurian Activation card with the amethyst. I have the 8th chakra, matched with my labradorite. And to bring balance again, I have another peacock feather, as I have the peacock over there, so that's matched. I have another piece of pyrite, as I do on the other side, directly opposite. Obviously a favorite of the dragons. I have our beloved mother card of the Lemurian Activation with rose quartz, and then the sacred masculine matched with blue agate. Now I move into the center, and now this is where we are calling in and focusing on the dragon energy. And what I did was I have the inverted, mind you, I have the inverted pyramid, pointed star, and the upright pyramid with, and this is a 6-pointed star. I'll start at the top. There's nothing more powerful than clear quartz, my point, and that's the point of the pyramid. And this is the male aspect of the 6-pointed star. And I have all white stones that match to clear quartz points as well. If you have double terminated clear quartz, that's great. If you don't, that's all right as well. But I have the white stones starting from this point, going all the way like this and like this. They should line up. Then the feminine, which is the inverted triangle, another point at the other end, and I have black follow symmetrically right to these clear crystal points, and then the base comes right through here. And this fits so beautifully with the 5-spoke Shamanic Teaching Wheel that we activated on Tuesday. And in the center, I have clear quartz that we were asked to do, but I have it sitting on a dragon pedestal on card number 11. But to be added is a clear quartz crystal. Now I chose a pyramid because of having a rectangular altar. You really want to bring in more of the spiral energy, and so if you have a rectangular altar like I do, or square, you're going to want to place more pyramid-shaped crystal is actually connecting with Archangel Metatron, who oversees our ascension. He is known as the Crystal Dragon, and he brings in the ascension energies, just amazing. He is about the creation, grounding, sacred geometry, interdimensional ley lines, DNA. It brings form into the formless into form. Then if I go out, I have here the black carborundum, the stone that's connected to Archangel Michael. He is the black dragon, and he is a warrior master for protection, guidance, purifying shadow, debris, and actually Michael is connected to the moon. Then on the other side, I have on the male side, selenite egg that is representing the white dragon or Archangel Melchizedek, and he's about grounding, creation, and solar power. So you have Melchizedek connected more to the solar power, and Michael more to the moon. What I'm demonstrating here is that the right side of your altar, when you face it, should be the male side, the left side should be the female. And ideally, you want them to mirror one another. And that is exactly what I have done. Because this type of altar and working with dragon energy, you want everything to be balanced. Whatever you are asking for, whatever we're creating, we always want to come from a place of balance. And then you saw pictures of my Shamanic Teaching Wheel. Just for your own edification, I have pieces of apple, sycamore, and pine tree. Those are my 3 favorite trees. So I have pieces for each spoke of that. And then just lovely little purple and green flowers that I felt added color and another touch of nature. This is a beautiful way to, if you're called to, and ideally you'd want to stand and connect with your dragon every day, even if it's simply just a greeting, because what you're doing is you are building a relationship. You're also building a sacred container so that when you do your energy work, meditation, if you have a special intention, you're going to want to work at this altar all the time. It just makes it that much more powerful. The other beauty of this is that it will help you build a pillar of light that will extend down into Gaia and up into divinity. And you become like the bridge. To activate your relationship with your altar and all that's here. Doesn't matter if you're standing, sitting, or kneeling. You want to be there. Now you can have your own prayer if you like, if you're so inclined. I have a beautiful meditation that I will share. And what it does is it connects us first to Gaia. First we get connected to our heart. And then we go down into Gaia, where we connect to her crystal heart. We bring up that powerful life force through our earth chakra and up to the heart. And then we go back up and out to the divine and connect with the cosmic heart. And bring that back down. I will share that with you if you'd like to do that. It's very powerful. Now you've become that bridge with all the powers to be, because with this type of altar, you're going to be working not only with our star mothers and our dragons, but the ascended masters. Who's calling to you? When you meditate, don't be surprised if new beings present themselves to this portal that you've created. It's actually very beautiful. Now, after you activate your altar, whether you use a prayer of your own or you want to use the meditation that I've shared, now you're aligned and balanced through the heart chakra. There is a mantra now that is very, very powerful. What this does is it brings in even greater balance, mostly within you. It balances the polarities. It brings the masculine and the feminine, the fire and the water together as one. And this can be done on its own to have that, to activate that. Or you can do that. I would do this before I start my energetic work, whether we're going to work on ley lines or what have you. But I would do this mantra 7 times. It is a 7-year. We did that 7-7 portal. But we also, 7 is the number for dragon. And it's very powerful. The mantra can be said throughout the day. Ideally, you want to say this mentally, not out loud. And you would, but I will say it out loud. It's Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. I'll just do it 3 times for now, but the Ma is the feminine coming through, and Shivaya is the masculine. And so the repetition is really important with something like this. Now, you would want to do, as you breathe in, Om Namah Shivaya, an in-breath, and then exhale, saying it, Om Namah Shivaya, but say that mentally. I'll have that spelled out for you. The ideal times to work with the altar is when day and night are balanced. So sunrise, sunset, full moons. The dragon energy is incredibly strong, especially with the silvery aspects of things. New moons, and also equinoxes and solstices. It's all about balance, because that is the way that we can create in the way that we're intended. When we're balanced within, so will be our co-creations, and we collaborate. I welcome any questions that you have about this. I didn't want this to be too elaborate or too long-winded. So hopefully this is pretty clear and directly showed. There's more layering to this, but let's do it step at a time, and really bond with your altar. Thank you. Namaste.